guys? It's your girl Tae Marie, and I'm back on this. Welcome to Soul Food Podcast. Yes, you already know. And I am here for another episode. It's episode 29, okay? And what I'm calling this episode is Challenge Love, okay? Challenge Love. Ooh, I can't wait to dive into this one. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. I was ready to do this today, but I was not prepared. I didn't even print out the paper. I thought that I printed out the paper, so I was like, this is a good day to do it. I'm not gonna let this get to me. I'm about to write my notes. So if y'all see these notes, don't pay attention. No. I'm reading this. So the first question that I have is, how do past relationships shape our understanding of love and strength in moving forward? Ooh-wee. So we about to get in there. I guess so. Before I dip into that, the first subtopic I have on that is the impact of relationships test on faith and love. Okay? And one thing I wrote down, just a small note of it, was just like I said before, way in the beginning of Soul Food, is I've always wanted to be in a monogamous relationship. I always seen that for myself. There was no ifs, ands about it. I always wanted to be me, my partner, and our family. Like, I feel like I've expressed a lot. I've seen a lot of different examples of what relationships look like. And that's the one I wanted. But the thing that I had to fight was believing that I deserved it. You know, because I didn't come from that. You know, and I feel like I was always reminded of that, and I feel like it was always put on me that that's all I'll ever have or settle for, or oh, those don't exist, you know, type of situations. And I still just believed, like, nah, there's somebody out there that really loves me. Like, there's somebody that, you know, when I'm not around them, they're going to actually stand 10 toes down. When I first was in that mindset of, like, I was undeserving of it, you know, that kind of stemmed back to my insecurities of, again, not having that, seeing that with my parents, but also just, like, fighting the insecurity of my appearance and how men in particular were judging me, or the things they would say to me, you know. And I feel like I always been confident within myself. You know, I always had that one-on-one relationship with myself to be confident in there. Like, I love myself, you know, but it's to share myself with somebody else. But I didn't understand what that meant back then. Like, it was just like, maybe I have to change so then this guy can like me, or maybe I gotta dress like this because I see him looking at her that dresses like that, so maybe I should dress like that too. And then it's just like, I learned, girl, sit down, girl, just sit down, calm down, because now you're calling on something else. I just feel like it's sad to say, but I just knew the game. I did. Like, I just knew the game because, you know, I was around different sceneries. Like I just spoke on in the past episode about my father. I'm not going to say that he was a big influence into my dating relationships, but he was a reminder of what I could possibly run into. I feel like all my past relationships For one, I always had to deal with another female somewhere in the vicinity. It was always a girl somewhere. And she know me. But yet, here I am, blindsided. And I'm over here looked at like, is that your number in my man's phone? Huh? Who is your man? Because I did not know you exist. For real, like, what is going on? It's always something. And I want to say that's my fault. Because I always come in so smooth because I know the game. I always felt like I wanted to be the person that was going to be with somebody. Whatever we go through, I feel like I'm strong enough to go through it as long as my partner loves me. I'm willing to go through that storm with you as long as you 10 toes down with me. But see, the thing is, I have never met that person yet that is 10 toes down. And that's because we were never on the same page. I have to hold myself accountable to know that when I walked into something, I didn't ask the questions that I needed to know. I didn't watch the actions that I needed to watch. And, eventually I just conformed into something because I wanted to be in something. And then that's when, yes, I went through my relationships happy, doing it, whatever. This my man, what you looking at? You don't know us, girl, gone somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking to my man, what's up? Is this what you want? I don't know. Like, it be getting funny. And I used to think, like, what is going on? Like, we was good. But the thing is that you was good with whatever you was projecting. Oh, yeah, I'm going through the storm with it. Like, oh, it was, yeah, what, not that, no. I don't know. I feel like some things you can't be the Lulu about. Like, being on faith and building something and working hard at it, yes. Like, you and your business, yes. You can be delusional in that. Because you got to come back and prove to yourself that you going to do it. You going to prove to yourself that you're going to get it done. It's everything it can be. Because you doing that for you. But when you depending on somebody else, when you dependent on number two, and your partner over here looking like, I was enjoying what we was doing on the first day. You talking about love now. I ain't say I want love. I ain't want no love. But, I mean, I got a few hours if you want to give me you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not always like that, but sometimes it be like that. And for them situations like that, I'm gonna tell you about it. You got to watch out for that. And I'm not trying to be bitter about it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, sometimes that turn people on. Like, oh, he don't want to hear about my problems. He just want me to. He want me to. I mean, we could do that. We could do that. You want to do that? Yeah, he want to do that. Yes, he does. But that's not what you want to do. You want to live with him and make breakfast for him and roll over and get some from him and tell the world that he's yours, and he be like, yeah, that's mine too. You want that. But he gonna let you think that and project all that as long as he get what he came for. That's not always the situation if you actually found somebody that's on the same page with you. Because he gonna be right there with you. He gonna, you my dog, you my dog. Like, that's gonna be y'all. Y'all gonna be peanut butter and jelly. But right now, you sounding like peanut butter and celery sandwiches. Unless you eat that for real. But that sounds disgusting. That don't even sound right. So that's my thing. I'm just saying, like, my past relationships have taught me. It took a long time for me to say it, and a lot of takes. But my past relationships have taught me that I need to be on the same page with the person that I'm down for. I can't walk in with my heart like, woo! I'm ready to love, baby. I'm ready to love. You ready to love? His energy may be coming from down here. But my energy is coming from here. Like, we ain't on the same page. When I'm trying to pour love into him, he trying to do something else. You know? When I want to give him things, he just want to be like, okay, thank you. You know what I'm here for? Like, it's just like, I don't know. It's about like, I never just took the time to build something with somebody. It was always off of a false foundation. It was never off of love. It was never built off of friendship. It was just built off of like, I'm lonely. You got some time? Yeah. Okay, you my favorite person to hang out with when I got some free time. And sometimes it just turned into a pattern. That's why you just gotta understand what you really doing and what is this really about. So I'm gonna get off of this part. Let's get on the next topic of it, and it's adjusting perspective on vulnerability and safety. So, and the first thing I wrote down is setting healthy boundaries. So, like, I'm going to just talk to the hopeless romantics here, okay? The ones that love, want love, and everything. One thing that I'm taking from the Taylor that came into people's lives with her heart open, ready to love, down for anything in the name of love. I'm glad that you have that heart, girl. Keep that heart, because you going to find somebody that love you. Girl, you going to find that person that loves you properly. Okay? That just loves you. That just, you know, that wakes up every day and it's just like, oh, girl, you get me wanting to move. You got me wanting to move a mountain. Come on, let's move a mountain then. Let's move some mountains today. You gonna have somebody that love you for you. And the same for the person out there. You gonna find somebody that love you. That's gonna love you properly. Because you gonna start setting healthy boundaries, because you already know who you are. You know that you just be giving your heart and you want to just be all carefree. But see, before you start that though, we gonna acknowledge the fact that sometimes when you go through bad relationships, because trust and believe me, this girl that's like, ooh, yeah, was not like this probably a year ago. I'm like, man, forget Valentine's Day, forget Sweetie's Day. I don't want to see a rose. Like, no, I'm just playing. I wasn't that bitter. But I'm just saying, like, I want, like, love. Like, I ain't trying to even look at nobody. Don't look at me for a minute. Like, I don't even want to fall in love. And I had to get out of that because it was like, I don't want to get bitter and closed up. I love, but I had to really ask myself, for a person that really cares about love, wants this type of relationship, wants this, like, what are you doing wrong? And what I was doing wrong was trying to find love when I should have been pouring into myself. So for one, the way you can adjust your perspective on vulnerability and safety when it comes to love and having faith in that next connection while you're moving forward is first you need to get to know yourself, okay? Get to know who you are through all those past relationships, all those people, all those things, the time that you done put into people. Find out who you are through all of that. Get into a space where you're truly by yourself and close the door and lock it. Don't let nobody in. Put a boundary up. Hey, But you know I missed you, Miss me from that other side of the door. Like, because it always come back to you, man. You gotta just really understand, like, hey, I don't got time for that. Like I said, the boundary I put up, I closed up shop. I closed up shop. Like I was telling y'all, I felt like Cardi. I wanted to call somebody. And when I got the opportunity to finally have somebody, I was like, you know what? That's too easy. I can't do it. Like, I gotta really be in this journey of just like not. Anytime that I want to just be or whatever, like I cannot, because that's gonna take me back to a place. If I get into a dating relationship, I want to be a person's friend, truly. I want to get to know you. This guy that I knew for a long time, like, he ended up seeing me when I was just like, oh. And, he was just like, I don't know, he was just talking to me. You want to go get a drink, da 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 da. And it was just like everything was happening as a distraction within this distraction. Like, I kept getting calls. And then randomly my car went off. So I was just like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to definitely hold you on that. Yeah, you know. But it was nice seeing you. Which, it was just like it was for the fact that things just kept happening to remind me of like, no. Or that's at least how I looked at it. Like, it was just like, no, don't go back to that. That's going to take you somewhere else that you've been working on so good to avoid. And even if I was in that moment of feeling like lonely or, sad to say, a little desperate, what if I would have just went ahead? Who knows? I mean, we could have just got a drink and it been it. But you just never know where things will take you if you fall for those traps. You just got to pay attention to how things go, because I don't want to walk into my next relationship nonchalant, or like I don't care, or like the things in the past that hurt me, because I don't want to bleed on my next person. I don't want them to get punished because I didn't even work on myself. I didn't get to talk to myself. I didn't get myself together. Now I'm ruining this new relationship with a potential person that actually loves me, actually cares about me, but I'm still hurt about what my boyfriend from 21 did. Like, you can't do that. Especially if he's not portraying any actions of that. It's just your own insecurities coming out that you got to work on. You got to work on the fact that you get a little antsy when your person is gone for too long. You got to confront that. Why do you feel that way? Why can't I just go to the grocery store before I just got off of work? I'm just like 5 minutes late. No, because you got to confront that. Why don't you trust your partner? Just like Dev told me from DMST podcast. Shout out to them. But like Dev told me, you know, you can't stress out about stuff like that. And even though this about to make everybody mad, because it made me mad. But he's right. He was saying, like, that's like if my wife went to New Orleans and and met a guy out there and they had sex. You know what I'm saying? Or if she come home from her girl's trip and boom, the dishes in the house cleaned up and looking spotless. You know what I'm saying? What's she gonna do? Run around the house and be like, who been cleaning this house? Who been doing this? Who been doing this while I was gone? Are you gonna drive yourself crazy? Maybe it was a girl in here. But it's either you gonna deal with it or you not. And how things been going, I've been getting... how things been going for real. I've been cool being single. I've been cool. Because I'm just saying, like, maybe it's the fact that I just been alone for so long. But I don't care for none of that drama. I be seeing all that drama, or like what I told y'all happened to me in my job. And like, I'm just cool on it. Like, I just know, like, I just know this. Like, I'm at a point where maybe I'm at that nonchalant point. Like, I don't care where it go. And that's a good mindset, but I gotta have some type of care. You know, I gotta have some type of care. But at the same time, though, I don't know, y'all. This is a long one, but I'm just saying, like, it's so many things coming to my mind, because it's just like I'm thinking about what Jada Pinkett Smith said about how Will cannot be her happiness. She is her only happiness, and he is adding on to it. Like, it's just like moving forward from all those things. Every time I moved forward from any relationship that I felt like it was time to go, like, I just felt like I had to go, because it was just like I wasn't happy, and I didn't want to put on a facade to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, again, I know what unhappy relationships look like. It shows. You could tell when somebody just unhappy in a relationship. You could tell, because they do the most. They don't want nobody to see that they unhappy. They want everybody to see that they're happy. They doing it. All this. And it's just like, bravo for them. But at the same time, don't be out here pursuing and showing everybody your fucked up lie. Excuse me. I'm just saying, like, because that's how I feel when I'm in it. I remember this one time this person told me, and I'm sorry that I'm sharing it. I ain't gonna say who you are. But one time this person told me that all he wanted was a kiss from his wife. He wanted her to just come to him and just give him a kiss. And she has yet to do it. So I'm just saying, like, my past relationships have just taught me, like, I don't want to live no lie. I'd rather be alone. Especially right here. Like, I don't, my thing is, I don't want to be bitter. Like, right now, I feel good. Like, I don't feel bitter. I don't feel no type of way. And it's just like, it's sad, because people want me to be bitter. People want me to be bitter. And it's just like, for what? It is what it is. I ain't got no losses, but what? I guess I lost. But at the end of the day, I also then came up. I got my baby. You know, I got my peace. Like, I'm cool. And I just feel like I didn't want the, oh, I just want to be next to him type of thing. Like, I don't want to, it ain't even about that no more. Forget just being next to him. I want to be next to him, and I want him to be next to me. I want his hands to be on me. I want his hands to be on me. Like, I want that. I want people to look at us and be like, dang, like, y'all love each other. Like, yes. Like, this, and it's just like not even like too much, but it's just like, I could be me and people know that's me. He could be him and people know that's him. Or that's me, on me. everybody know. That's just what I want. Like, I just want that. And I want this time to invite that into my life. And another thing, as a woman, is that I'm not going to go pursue it. I'm going to let it come to me. Because every time I pursue something, it ain't never come how I wanted it to be. It's like sorry but not sorry, like when a woman proposes to a man. Where the next time you think about pursuing a man and you feel like it's going to be oh happy day, unless it's a position where you got to go pursue your man. I don't know. If it's God-given, then that's a whole other story. But I just feel like if you truly want to find love in yourself. And while you're loving yourself, that's when that person's going to come. And it may take a long time, but that's when that person's going to come. And I don't have, like, the map to that. But I'm just saying, like, truly, once you start really getting by yourself, you know, you gonna actually start feeling it. And it's literally like an everyday thing. Like, there's nothing like like I have to fight the urges that I fight all the time to get where I'm at. Like, I have to. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy to deny your old self. You know, especially when you are tested, especially when you run into people. Like, I ran into people that I once cared about. I didn't take that chance enough to really see where it was going to go. Or if I did, it was just like, you have to take the time to focus on yourself, so then when you finally meet somebody that is worth your time, that's actually pursuing you, you have these boundaries up that are healthy. You know what I'm saying? They're making you vulnerable, making you feel safe, but also keeping you cautious enough to not give too much of yourself. Try not giving too much of yourself this time. It will weed out a lot of people. You gonna meet somebody that's gonna make you feel like you gotta give yourself, or you gotta do this, or you gotta do that. And it's just like, a real person that cares about you ain't gonna force you to do nothing. They gonna come in just like I said I came in. They gonna see you, they gonna know, and they gonna be like, okay, well, if you rather me call you until you're ready to start doing FaceTimes, then that's cool. Okay, if you know me and you got lunchtime at 12, okay, cool, I'll check on you at 12 to see if you cool or whatever you need. Whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Go for somebody that actually pursues you. And don't go for the cliche stuff. Like, don't worry about what they look like or what money they make or whatever. Like, if they make you feel good, if they're adding on to your life, if they're doing something that makes you feel like this is nice. Don't go as far as like, can I see you as my man? Can I see you as my girl? Like, don't worry about those things. Pursue a friendship with a man. Pursue a friendship with a woman that you actually want to get to know, that you actually want to see yourself with. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself while you're doing that as well. And just take your time. Especially men. Like, just take your time, because it's just like I was thinking about this the other day. Like, men, I don't know if y'all do. I don't try to be in y'all business like that, but do y'all practice celibacy? Do y'all not? Because, I mean, a lot of babies wouldn't be born with broken homes and all that stuff. I'm just saying, like, also y'all, because it's just like y'all complaining, but maybe y'all need to sit back, relax, and hold that. Okay, maybe y'all need to chill. Because not everybody, like I hold respect for men, because I known men to be very selective. Like, I like that. Like, I like that. I like when y'all be like, no, like, I don't know. I like when the dude be like, no, you know, like, or be like, I don't know. I hate when they do that at the same time because, I'm out here grinding, baby. I'm not there yet. But when they be like, why your nails not done? Get that hair to get like, oh no. Like, I just love that. But at the same time, I also heard another podcast. Y'all know I be listening to the podcast. And for real, like, to some men, let's get out of the practice of saying, like, man, I ain't never cuff her, but her good. Like, then why are you, if you don't even want to pursue her or don't want no life with her or nothing like that, then why you sticking your in her? That don't make no sense. Let's get out of that. Like, let's get out of that. If you gonna try to dog her, then how about we don't stick nothing in her then? Maybe then you'll change her life. Maybe she'll switch it up a little bit for you because you holding her to a high standard. Damn, you ain't giving me none. You ain't giving, yeah. So like, not trying to dog y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. But I'm just saying that never made sense to me though. When she brought that up, I thought about that. Like, that don't make sense. Like, you would let her give you fellatio. You would let her, you would stick a little head in her or something like that. But you don't want to wife her. You would never introduce her to your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we gotta get away from that. Okay, look, y'all know I'm silly, dude. I be having to say something. Like, I may be too much out of my mouth, but it really be coming out. This is the most awkwardest. This episode obviously has got me like, because I really don't know what to say. Because I don't hold back, y'all. Y'all know I don't hold back. But this one got me kind of like, this is my confessions. See, this is why I need a subscription one so I can really get with y'all. Because I ain't putting this on YouTube. I'm going to redo this one. But this one going to have to double back some way, somehow. Because I don't want to get too deep in my business. But viewer question of the week is, how have your past relationships influenced your understanding of love, and what shifts in perspectives have you experienced? Okay, that's a two-parter. How have your past relationships influenced your understanding of love? Let me just sum it up like this. My past relationships have influenced my understanding of love by just like, from one to the ones that have my heart still, as friends, they will forever be my homies. Like, as friends, like, they have all showed me love that they can give me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they have gave me that. And from what they shared from me, I have gave that to them. And that's all I ever wanted to do. Equally, I feel like they have shared a side with me, their vulnerable sides, to make me love them even more. But the thing is that I met them where they were at. I met them where maybe we were drawn together because we had to show each other some type of love, or maybe I was there to just show them what love felt like, or even through their flaws, I still can find a way to love you or have our times together. But what it made me understand is, through it all, through the love, through the caring, through the attempting to fight for them and stuff like that, and putting my pride aside to fight for a love that I had to look at and be like, this ain't love, man. How can I be faithful to you? You know what I'm saying? How can I be out with you? Guys looking at me, I'm ignoring them. You want to be grabbing up on me now, and I'm peeping at it, and I'm just like, ooh, don't be doing that, But But then when it's vice versa, you don't give me that. You don't give me that. You don't give me that. You know, and I had to understand that they weren't ready. They still were looking for something that obviously I wasn't fulfilling, or that they did not want, or they wasn't ready for, or maybe I wasn't ready for, or whatever the situation was. But I had to realize, like, for one, I don't want no dude that got a wandering eye. Because I see what happens when you have a wandering eye. I see what happens when you truly haven't worked on yourself. And I'm not saying that was all their situations, but I didn't want to be put in a situation like that where I'm sticking around and you're just cheating or pursuing or playing me behind my back or whatever. And I'm just over here, or you downplaying me like move on. Like, it's like, why you want me to move on? But then as soon as I move on, it's Taylor. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because when I was really holding it down, where was you? Where was you at? But no, I just feel like I knew I had to be by myself to understand myself, my hurt. Why do I feel like I deserve this type of love? Which I feel like I'm finally here now. And how my perspective shift after those experiences is that I gotta love me to even know, first of all, what type of men am I bringing to me? And then what are these men saying to me? You know? And also realizing that a lot of people look at my physical versus listening to me. Realizing that I never even brought out this part of me. The conversation. You know, I had to work on me, work on my insecurities, and be a better me so I could be open to that. Because then when I'm finally ready to be vulnerable in something, when I finally feel like, okay, I met somebody that seems like they're really pursuing me, I can actually navigate that versus who I was before, just looking for something, to have something, to, you know, love on me in the spots that I couldn't love myself. It couldn't work. I feel like with this one, you guys definitely gotta, you gotta definitely work on you so you can figure out you. And it's the toughest job in the world, but I'm telling you, me being a year and some change, a year and a half into this, I was having a moment. 1 year and 6 months. Y'all know what I mean. I'm like, am I saying it wrong? A half a year would have been, yeah, okay. But yes, but I'm just like, still, like, I'm happy because I'm really pursuing this. I'm showing up for myself every day, and it's coming back out of me. Like, it's just like I'm putting in my energy in something else versus, you know, being stuck somewhere else, just wasting my energy trying to put something together that ain't working. That's not for me. And it's okay. Like, it's just like I said, things are sometimes there to be a lesson. Sometimes people are leaves of a tree. Sometimes people are the stem or the bark. And some people are just rooted to you. Like, it is what it is. That's life. And I'm just like, I don't know. Cheers to a new year. Into this cold weather, shoot. But all right, y'all, that's it. I hope I said something to get you guys to understand what challenges love, and just like, maybe I was silly in this one, because like I said, this one was kind of hard for me. But my biggest thing is I want people to know that, you know, you are more than just physical. You are more than just your body, you know, and you gotta understand that, even for women. And again, especially after seeing that little girl, I just can't get her out my mind, y'all. If y'all know the story, y'all know. But it's just like, even people that have been through trauma like that, I want y'all to know that whatever you've been through, man or woman, you gotta work on yourself. You gotta figure out what is wrong before you truly go into something else. And know that it doesn't take a day to be okay. It takes every day to wake up every day and say, I'm going to still be this person. To wake up every day and say, I'm not going to go back to that dark individual that was hurting. You gotta pursue that so you can get better. And so then that wherever you end up going in your life, you will be good. So I love you guys. I love my viewers. Thank you for watching. Definitely get people hip to some soul food. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I haven't been saying my other stuff, but again, y'all, I'm working on some stuff. Give me some time. But I love you guys. I'm out.